So good afternoon to everyone, and let me take the opportunity just to say thank you to all of you for these 4 amazing years, and especially thanks to Cesar Luaces and ANEFA, and as well to Zabala team, and thanks of all of you for this huge work done together. So I don't want to bore you because it's after lunch, so I'm trying to keep you awake. I do my best. And well, let's go through from theory to practice. So we had some question already just to the practice side. I tried to respond of some of the questions that we raised this morning. Just to give you an overview of the pilot side, we already know the pilot side, but maybe also for who's is online. This is our 5 pilots, and me personally and Holcim as company, Holcim Aggregates and Ready-Mix Italy, we were responsible for the working package 6, so for the coordination of the pilot. You see here our pilots, so I also take the opportunity to say thank you all for all the teams, so starting from Granulavica with Ludovic and Benoit, but I want also to say thanks to Lara, Maia, yes, thanks, and Michael Zablowski. For Cemex, I want to thank Patricia Carrion and Jose Ramon from the quarry. As well, I want to thank Cesar Fernandez from before. From CSI, I want to thank Axel Führer, and from Simpor, Rui and Adelaide as well. And last but not least, I want to thank the Italian team, especially Mauro Carini, that is not here, and he say hello from all of you. So basically, jumping into the presentation, Pioltello is the reference site for sand and gravel in the project. So we would like to represent all the sand and gravel alluvional quarry in Europe, and we focus it on crushing and screening optimization. What does it mean? It means that basically for the project, we installed at least 70 sensors. You see here the list of the sensors in our plant interfaced with the PLC. So we have several type of sensor: rotation, pressure, vibration, absorption, and whatever. Someone asked before how much it costs in the project. After a roughly calculation, with all the works included, we are talking about 200 kilo euros for all these materials. And what we want to measure, especially all the data regarding, so we fixed some KPIs regarding production, energy consumption, safety, resource management, inventory, equipment performance, and operational times. You see here all the list of the KPI. I don't want to keep in deep, all of this. Just some highlights. If the project works or not. So the project works at the end, but we have to say something more. You see here, for instance, the production management data all along the time framework of the project from 2002 up to 2025. So 22-25. You see that there is a decrease of average production in ton per hour, and also in the raw material production. But this is only to confirm that, as you know, the quarry is a complex system. So we have several variables, and one of these variables is, for instance, linked to the quality of the deposits. So it looks, there is no any connection between permitting and DigiEcoQuarry is not true. So the permitting itself influences the quarry. So we are going to end our reserves in Pioltello. So we are going to dig deep and deep. And so the quality of material became finer. So the data of production decreased. This is not for the aim of the project, but this is the nature of our deposits. But nevertheless, what we registered regarding the efficiency, the RE of the plant, you look this trend from 2022 and up to 25, and we increase our RE of at least 10 percentage points. That is not nothing. Is absolutely not nothing. And this is due to automation. Because the major effect of the automation have the constancy of production. We are not going to increase the production numbers in ton per hour, but we are going to be more constant. And this is one of the major helps on these sensors and technology. You see here also the sellable material that decreased following the trend of what I explained before. Stocks management, we installed some volumetric sensors on the conveyor's belt. And so we had the constant monitoring of our products, both natural and crushed. And so we are also able to better fit the market needs. So if we want to fulfill our sales, so we have in time real how much final products we have on the ground directly from the sensors. This is what we already said with the Mintec. So thanks also to Maestro, that is the other Italian company that joined the project, one of our 25 partners. We installed all the sensors with them, and we are very happy of the helps that Maestro gives to us every day. And these two sensors are the Q-Vision sensors that we already have seen, but let's jump in the practical use. You see here some graph. On the right side, you see how the primary crusher process was checked by the system. So whenever the plant manager directly or the supervisor of the quarry noticed by the system some anomalies in these two curves. So basically, we have the finest module comparison between input and output of the crusher. It's easier for him to act on the crusher just to adjust or modify the setting. And this is very important. You see also here the other curve of the reduction, the module of reduction versus absorption of the machine. So this allows us to make just live setting of the machine without waiting for 2 days, 1 week, or more. You know what exactly is happening now. Other important point, one of the objective of the project was the water management, because as you know, water is a primary resources, and so we want to use less water than possible. So we install counters on our plant. And also here, looking at the graph, you see in red, the reference here before the project starting is 2019. And in blue, you see the curve of 2024. So basically, also here we see the effect of depletion of the deposits, because the quality of the material is very important for the washing process. All our process is with water, is washed. But nevertheless, also here we were able to monitoring the percentages of recycling water, and so here we were able to increase. If you look at the graph on the right, the water ratio recycling up to 1.5 percentage point. That also in this case is not a low quantity, because we reach 92% of recycling. So it's really a good number to my experience, to my operation experience. Also energy management, of course. You see here some data from absorption of the primary crusher. Very, very useful for the management, for the real-time operation. And also here you see some data from plant energy consumption in kilowatt hour per ton. Also in this case, the same curve, red 2019 and blue 2024. Also in this case, there is an effect of the of the deposits. So basically, we are going to increase our energy consumption due to the reason what I explained before. And but I mean, it's also important to know this variation, no? So we know now what we measure. So we know every day what is our consumption, what is our energy consumption related to the ton produced. Other important milestone for the project with the cooperation of About is the safety in the quarry. So we were focused on interaction between heavy mobile machinery and pedestrian. So we want to avoid interference between these two lines. And another, let's say, good point for this kind of technology that is very simple. You can install this technology on each mobile machinery that you have, old, very old, new, whatever. So easy to apply, easy to use. And the very important thing is that this data belongs to us. So this data belongs to Holcim in this case, not belongs to CGT, to CAT, or to Volvo, or to Liber. So I have to manage this information. I have to manage this data by myself. This is another point. So I'm going to close some remarks. So on the plant digitalization, based on our experience, it's very important to design a network of this sensor to acquire all the useful data that you think, no? You have to set what is the main KPI that you want to measure, that you want to focus on. And here we have production, environment, and social responsibility as well. And as we saw with DEQ, create a centralized management data system. This is crucial. So all the data has to go in the same box, also for several plants. What has been highlighted is not true that with the digitalization, we are going to reduce workforce. This is false. We need more people with more skills, more experienced, a new figure of people of working in the quarry or in the office. So one of the requests of the Commission was, please explain how. This is the reality. So if someone told to us we are going to reduce the workforce, this is not the true story. We are going to increase the skill of the existing working force. And also in terms of health and safety, is clear the benefit of this technology that we are going to use. Already in our plant, we are going to replicate some of the technology that we use in the project. I think into ATK cameras in our ready-mix plant, or also the future camera of About that we are going to install also for this purpose. So we are already going the cross-check between our units of this technology. Regarding the data management, we have to say that the maintenance of this system is crucial. So we are in a very bad environment. We have vibration, we have dust, we have a lot of stress issues on the sensors. So we have to be careful on them. So with the constant maintenance, we have to clean it. So other works added on the normal one, but this is fundamental, no? And also, I told you, the importance of the ownership of the acquired data and their internal management. This is my point of view. I'm aware that main supplier wants to sell also this service, but I want to be the owner of my data first. This is crucial for me. So as you see, all along this time, we have the whole entire process integrated and digitalized for our sand and gravel Pioltello quarry. And the data has shown that, as already we know, is a complex system with many variables. So the geological, lithological situation, also the permitting, the duration of our permits. But the main results that we achieved in these 4 years, for sure, were the plant efficiency rate in terms of REE. So 10% more than when we started. the water recycling increase about 2 percentage point of percentage compared with the data in the before the project, and also the better control of crushing process of our primary crushing system. At least also the safety aspect as the understanding of how we plan our interaction with the heavy mobile machinery is crucial in our site. Some recommendation: technology is easy to install, is very, very easy also to install the sensors, is quite cheap, and give the instant feedback of the data that we have in the quarry. We need new professional figures, so we need skills to do this. And this was crucial, your support during all this time of the project, because we have also to increase in Holcim, in our people, as well in the other pilot side, the skills of the workers. This is crucial. So we have to invest in the training of the quarry operators, as well also for the analysis of the data collected. And main remarks for a precise collection of reliable data. So the data, to me, must be managed directly by the quarry operators and supervisors. So we need to check directly at the plan level this site before to give it to the administration, to the office and whatever, just to check it. And as I already told, the constant maintenance in the system installed due to the dust and vibration. So thank you for your attention, and thank you for all the work that we have done together. Thanks.